Help us help Billie Jo. There's Cher's tip jar. PayPal and Cash App.
Now, a quick word from our sponsor.
Be nice if certain people wouldn't jump off the bat and spread shitty things. That goes for creators too. I can go on YouTube and tell people how Leilani's being treated or what's going on, but they're not going to care. They're going to say, oh, good. And we're going to feed into those evil people that's going to take that, run, and there's their content being proud and celebrating about it, right? So we didn't do that. But she's got media reaching out day in, day out, and she made comments about it. It's no mistake that we're here now today and she's arrested. I fully believe that they would have tried maybe a neglect charge, but I didn't think because she wasn't left alone with the kids, they'd get a neglect. But I was kind of not shocked with the contempt of court. Now there's a lot of it. So people going around saying she's arrested because, it has to do with Quentin. No. So you see these things happening with what I feel is a purpose. I didn't fuck up. You can go elsewhere now. You subscribed for an hour to leave that comment just to get blocked because you're an idiot. I didn't fuck up. Tell me how I fucked up. Are you saying I fucked up because I'm backing her? I'm still backing her. Contempt of court is not the same thing. And I certainly didn't fuck up because I didn't make Billie call in while I was live and give a statement and then turn around and tell Billie to text numerous people to use that statement. So if you're talking about it in that way, no, I didn't fuck up. And I even said I would private things, but it was already public. And she was like, no, don't do that. Yes, of course, I'm still going to Georgia. What does her having several days in jail for contempt have anything to do with me going to visit her in Georgia? Do you see where where are people's brains to think? Everyone's thinking that this is some big deal, and it's not. It just means she has to be even more quieter. Here comes the money. Money, money, money. Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to call a family member. I'm not going to tell you which one, but it is a family member, a blood family member. Just kind of trying to tell people to chill out. This isn't, some people are thinking that, she's in there because of what happened to Quentin, but it's not the same thing, you guys.
No, it's not. She went to court.
Yeah.
And she walked into court and she had an earbud in her ear that she forgot that was in her ear. And she looked over at her daughter a couple of times and the judge reamed her for looking at her daughter. And all she said was, I was just making sure that she was taking a bath, that she's okay. That's all I was doing. Well, that pissed the judge off because she looked over at her daughter. It's a juvenile court case.
Yes.
So that's the reason why there's a gag order.
I wish I could say a lot more, which we can't right now, but these actions that are being taken is because there was other actions taken last week. So we were waiting for something like this that helps make Billie look bad and paints Billie in a bad picture so that her future fights in future court cases is all I'll say. And will look bad and not work. No, you guys know what I'm saying? That's all.
This is only a juvenile court custody thing.
Yep. So
with her having going through what she's going through to even try to get these babies back and this and that, she's not allowed to speak about anything, period.
So nothing changes. I support Billie. I've got Billie. The only thing that changes now is that you're going to hear a whole lot less from Billie because she can say nothing, she can do nothing, and that's all that matters. If people are wondering, why is she in there talking about Casey Anthony and Brian Laundrie and not her own situation? That's why. Because we are now going to focus her mind and have her help as part of this team. And we were talking about some Casey Anthony things and all of that. So that's why when people are like, why doesn't she talk about her grandkids? Why doesn't she? Well, why is Billie so silent? How come she's talking about this, which doesn't even make sense? Now you fucking all know why. And now you'll hear even less. Thank you. Whoever sent me a Cash App little gift. Thank you.
Here comes the money.
For all the people who are celebrating this, saying that BJ basically deserves whatever she gets, that's sick. Like, you seriously need to stop and take a good hard look in the mirror and think about how awful that, just to have that thought, to be happy that she's suffering even more. Just, you really need to like stop and take a good look at yourself, because there's something very, very wrong there. I don't know who had custody of all the children. I believe the custody for Quentin was actually finalized the day after he went missing. Oh, but I'm not supposed to talk about any of that stuff.
Billie, again, if you watch us back later, we're thinking of you. We love you. We're so sorry for this. We were ready for something like this. And you will be out in a couple days, probably tomorrow. And it's quite clear to me what's going on, and we'll leave it at that.